What about you, Andrew? What do you expect on the first date?
When I was dating,
Yeah.
probably that the expectation was that a man would pay for the date and chivalry and all of that. What I would expect in modern year is that I wouldn't date. It just sounds like a nightmare. I would just check out completely and grab a passport and passport bro for the rest of my life. I don't think I would ever date another United States woman ever again, honestly.
Where would you ship your passport wife from?
I have no idea. Just anywhere but here.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very, very dearly. Now today we have our fellow Passport Bro here speaking on his mindset and the fact that he is no longer dating in the West and would never advise any other man to date in the West today in modern times. And this is how a lot of men feel today with the current state of the dating environment, the dating world today in modern times. Men are checking out. They're done, fed up, exercising all other options except for the one that's in front of their face because they feel as if the option that's they're being given is not good enough. This man even said it was a nightmare. And this man in particular, quick break guys, I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now, join the community. Seems to be of, from a different generation. Maybe it might be a little bit older. He looks about maybe late 30s, maybe in his 40s. And this man clearly comes from a different generation than the ones in which we're facing today. But yet he still sees how the dating environment today, the dating game today, is very different. It has changed and it's not something that he's willing to put up with, which is the very reason why he himself says dating today is an absolute nightmare. Dating a woman in the US here is a nightmare, and he would rather be with any other woman from any other country other than a woman here in the US, in America today. And one woman responded, oh, so if you want to, date women from overseas, where would you ship your wife from? See, this woman that's asking this question, I think she's trying to slight him. I think she's trying to diss him in a certain degree, because you're making women seem as if they're packages, products to be shipped across waters. No, we're not shipping any women from anywhere. We are traveling, picking up shop, and moving, relocating, visiting other countries in order to interact, immerse ourselves in their culture, experience their environment, experience their food, their way of life, their community, their values, their morals, their everything about their life. We're truly immersing ourselves in their culture and their environments. We're not shipping anybody anywhere, because that is the what the criticizers would like to believe of the Passport Bros movement. That, oh, they're just a bunch of dudes just shipping women, just, oh, they're just, a shipping woman, overseas mail order bride type deal, but that's not what we're looking for, and that's not what we want. We want to build an actual, true, genuine, loving relationship built off of love, respect, loyalty, understanding, all that and more. We're not trying to ship anybody anywhere, because that's not what we want. We don't want those type of women that are just, they just see us online and they just see what you look like and just see what you got. And now she's so ready to just, get into a marriage, get into a wedding, and put a ring on it. We don't want no temporary fix a flat solution, microwave instant ready relationship. We don't want that. We want the real deal. We want real, feminine, traditional, loyal, respectful, kind women. So we're not shipping anybody anywhere. See, we are seeing a common trend or mindset of men, especially those men who are rather high value and have abundance of resources. A lot of these men, a lot of times, are the type of men who are even entertaining these options of going overseas to experience, life in a different culture, in a different country, because these men have the resources that afford them the opportunity to be able to do these things. And these men with themselves are quite strategic, quite intelligent, if you may, creative in their approach, which is the very reason why these men are going overseas, because that is a strategic approach, that is a creative approach, but one in which actually garners you results. And these men oftentimes are some of the most logical, sensible, strong-headed men who understand what they're looking for and understand where to get what they're looking for. These are motivated men who are inspired, and part of that motivation and inspiration is the very reason why they're so successful in general, in business, in their careers. These men are doing very well. So that same mindset of success is the same mindset that is propelling them to go overseas to experience different cultures, experience different women, experience different food, experience different language, because they see that this actually garners results. This actually brings you success. Staying here and dealing with the shenanigans, the twerking, the spreading, sucking, licking, jumping, all that and more, the fighting, the arguing, the challenging, the combating, all the BS that the men have to deal with here in the West. Those men who usually have a rise to a certain level of success, have made the right decisions in life, usually are also making the same right decision to go overseas and exercise their options overseas. Some of the smartest men are passport bros. Not saying that if you're not a passport bro, you're not smart, because you're gonna just do what works for you regardless. You make decisions for yourself. But a lot of the men who are becoming passport bros are passport bros because it makes sense. It's logical. It's sensible. and it actually works. There's a whole bunch of men overseas who originally came from the West that have built long, loving, long-lasting relationships with their foreign women overseas, have built whole families, communities behind that mindset. And these results are the reasons why other men are following suit. Because we're going to do what gets us results. So with that being said, at the end of the day, continue to get your passports, continue to book your flights. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Passport Bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.